Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Amir, and in this video we're going to talk about the 5 things that men do that are the most common reasons on why they lose hair. Of course, genetics has to play a huge factor in this process, but there's some things that we do in our lifestyle and our day-to-day activities that's going to speed up and ramp up this process of hair loss. And today I want to cover specifically those 5 things that us men do. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Number 1 is smoking. Smoking is not only very bad and are basically cancerousness for your body, and we all know that. We've seen a bunch of ads and a bunch of people die from cancer. It's not only going to kill you, but it's also going to kill your hair. What smoking does is it restricts your blood vessels, and your scalp needs constant fresh blood supply and blood circulation to continue growing healthy hair. But when you restrict that and when you slow it down, it not only is gonna cause your hair to fall out, but also not grow at all. And again, if you're in a position where you have genetics playing a huge role in your hair loss, doing this extra step is only going to put your hair loss on steroids. The second thing that goes along with smoking that most people most commonly do, usually on weekends, but some people have a very excessive problem, is with excessive drinking. Drinking is one of those things that not only takes a huge toll on your body immediately the next day, but it also dehydrates your body. And when your body is in a state of dehydration constantly, and when you're excessively doing it, it also dehydrates your skin. And most importantly, since your hair is part of your skin, it's gonna dehydrate your hair as well. And a dehydrated scalp is not a happy scalp. Your hair follicles are gonna be furthermore dried out, weaved out, and more prone to damage. Your hair is gonna break, your hair is gonna fall, and overall you're gonna be taking the expressway to balding. The third thing that will kill your hair is minoxidil. That's right guys, minoxidil will actually kill your hair. Now before you go ahead and click out this video and tell me in the comments like, hey, don't you use minoxidil and everything, hear me out before you comment anything. Minoxidil is a solution that helps you grow back hair, but there's also a shedding phase in the middle. But the problem with most people is that they are not consistent with the treatment. And when you're not consistent with it, and most people, what they do is they'll use it for like a few months, and then they'll go through the shedding phase and they'll stop, and then they'll do it again, go through a shedding phase, and they'll stop. And that way you're kind of just killing your hair over and over, and in turn losing more hair by doing this process in repetition. Either go all the way or don't do it at all. If you're gonna be starting to use minoxidil as a treatment, as a solution for hair growth, don't actually stop halfway. Make sure you're gonna stay committed, and this is something that you wanna make sure of yourself, that's something you wanna do in the long run. If you don't, you're gonna end up losing an unnecessary amount of hair, which you would be better off holding onto for a longer period of time had you not used minoxidil. So to answer your question, no, minoxidil is not gonna cause hair loss, but if you're not consistent with it, it will damage your hair. Number 4 is excessive styling your hair. There's a lot of guys, including myself, I've had a moment when, you know, when you're losing your hair and you're trying to do everything you can to cover it up and make your hair look good. And in that process of trying to make your hair look good, you kind of get overly compulsive, and you get so caught up in trying to use different products, different things to kind of make up for your lack of hair. In this very exact phase is when men generally tend to use a lot of products to kind of give their hair the thickness, or give it an appearance of thickness, give it volume, and give it basically anything it needs to make it look natural or the way it was before they started balding. And in that process, they will use mousse, they'll use hairspray, they'll use heat, they'll use alcohol-based products, and they'll use everything at once in trying to make their hair look the way it was. And in their process of doing so, they're gonna do a lot more damage. If you're gonna be using hair products to style your hair, that is great. I think it's a great way to kind of make your hair look good and make the best out of your situation. But if you're gonna be using it, I would say only stick to 1 or 2 products max. The product that you're using, make sure it's not full of crap like alcohol, parabens, sulfate, all that crap. And if you're in the market for a good hair product, I have the Flux Pomade by Project & Co. This is a 100% paraben free, alcohol free, and contains 100% organic extracts, which is not only going to help you style your hair, but also give your hair some of the natural extracts and nutrients that it needs to stay healthy, continue actually helping you grow your hair while nourishing it, and all that good stuff that comes in this package. So if you're in the market for a natural hair pomade, Flux Pomade is going to be your best bet. You know, generally on this channel I tell you guys like, hey, you guys should not be washing your hair every single day, and you should leave some gaps in between. Now, after reading some comments and some emails and stuff, there's some of you guys who take this advice way to the extreme, and this is for those of you guys, and that is simply not shampooing your hair enough. You should most certainly not be shampooing your hair every single day, but you shouldn't go more than 3-4 days without shampooing, because the thing that happens when you don't wash your hair frequent enough, one is that you get a lot of sebum buildup and your hair follicles get clogged and your hair gets very greasy, and it's just not a very good look, which in turn directly results on how your hair grows. You want to have enough room, enough space, enough breathing room for the new hair follicles to grow, and for your hair follicles to not be clogged with a bunch of oil, dirt, and sebum that's built up over time, over the few days, whether you're working out or you're in a dirty environment or you're wearing hats and stuff. So life happens every single day, so you need to make sure you're actually cleansing your scalp so that there's room for hair growth. And on the contrary, for the tip, for those of you guys who are washing your hair every single day, that also can be bad. Just as a reminder, when you wash your hair every single day, especially when you shampoo it, you're stripping your hair from all the natural oils that is built up in your hair, which is actually good. That helps hydrate, nourish, and actually help with hair growth naturally. So your hair has a natural mechanism of staying healthy, and when you disrupt it by washing it down with shampoo every single day, you're gonna have a dehydrated and dry scalp, which is more prone to hair loss. So not too much, not too little, but I think the sweet spot is every other day or every 2-3 days, not more, not less. And lastly, it is your diet. Research shows that the best kind of food that's good for your hair is the one that's good for your heart and your brain. The fancy term for it is called the Mediterranean diet. This diet consists of protein, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Protein is very important for not only building muscle and getting gains in the gym, but also for your hair. The reason why is because your hair is made up of protein, and when you give your body more of what it's made up of, it's gonna get stronger in that area. Try to consume more lean meats like steak and chicken and vegetables and nuts and all that good stuff. You can just Google protein-based foods and you'll find a good list of delicious things that will actually meet your dietary requirements. If you're eating like crap, not only is it gonna affect how long you live, but also how long your hair lives on your head. So you don't want to do that, right? You want to make sure you have a holistic diet, a holistic approach to your health, because if you take care of yourself and your body, it's gonna reward you with good skin, good hair, a long life, and a sexier body. At the end of the day, the better you maintain your diet, the better that you will feel, the better you'll look, and it's overall just a win-win situation. I'm not saying cut out all the junk food like your basic burgers and pizza and all that stuff that we generally love to eat. Keep that at a minimum. You can eat it a couple times a week, but do stick to cleaning up your diet a little bit, exercising, and just overall living a healthy lifestyle. If you guys may have noticed, a common trend in this video, now that I'm looking over all these points I've made, is that at the end of the day, you are what you put into your body. If you're putting a lot of toxic stuff in your body that's going to be dangerous and harmful for your health, it's gonna overall treat you bad, and not only are you gonna get bad hair, which is honestly I feel like a very small factor at the end of all of this, you're gonna be more prone to developing a lot more disease and a lot more problems in the future, like cancer, diabetes, and a lot of potential other issues, which can be a very, very dangerous thing to the longevity of your life and your health. So our goal should be to overall holistically live a healthy life and not consume too much junk. Here and there it's fine, but I don't think that this should be a primary focus. And when you do this and combine it with some other hair growth treatments and everything, I think that you will be setting yourself up for some really good hair growth gains and also life gains and health gains and all that good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you found some good value out of it and are able to take something away, and I hope you can take a step in the right direction to go ahead and improve your health and improve your lifestyle. And I'm gonna try to do the same with myself as we move forward in 2020. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos here on this channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.